Alright. I feel some explanation is required here. First and foremost, hello everyone. I am JP III for Villainous.com, and this is Kaori After Story. Why am I playing this game? Aesthetics alone says that it's probably not my thing. This is one of the epilogues, presumably one of the epilogues, or right now, the epilogue for Ace Academy, which I reviewed back in 2016. At the time, gave it a 5 out of 10. That was fully deserved. It was a basic kind of anime style setting, or anime inspired setting. High school, sports, mystical mecha, and it did all of those badly. The only thing it got right, at least in my opinion, is the slice of life and romance stuff. And this game carries over the slice of life and romance stuff. So consider this something of an experimentation. We're going to see whether or not they got it right, or if it was just a fluke in Ace Academy. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And that's really all I can ask of you for now. Let me see. Well, we're not going to stick to the generic Tristan. JP. If you're watching this, let me know if you played Ace Academy, or if you're familiar with Pixel Faith's work. JP. Don't ask me what Tertian stands for. But it'll be interesting to see whether or not, again, it was a fluke, or if they actually got something right, and by doing this, they capitalized on what they got right. The bus is busy with the bustle of the holidays. Families sit close together, wearing thick jackets and knitted hats. Some people have shopping bags or wrapped presents huddled in their arms. This was the background in the original game for the airplane. That's not a good sign to start on. I let out a loud yarn, my head lolling onto my shoulder. First it was a flight, then a train, and a bus, now another bus. All of this travel is wearing me out. I remember the conversation with my family before I left. All of us had been gathered in the kitchen discussing our plans for the holidays. A familiar memory plays in my mind.
Oh, I'm so excited for Christmas. I just want to swim in the ocean.
Oh, joy. Let me adjust the sound just a little bit. I don't want it to get... I want it to be heard. Let me put it like that. Aunt Yuki sighs dreamily.
And bask underneath the sun.
Do you think we'll see dolphins? Maybe even swim with them? Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing!
How do I get to the... Here we go. Hold on, folks. A little live alteration. I see they have the same volume problem. But that should make it a little bit easier to hear the voices. Swimming with the dolphins. In winter. Yeah, it's not winter everywhere. What are you guys talking about? Uncle Kaito grinned.
We're discussing where we should go for Christmas. Yuki suggested someplace warm, like Hawaii.
Jesus Christ! The art is going to be special in this one. Alright, amazing. Good thing I worked out on my beach bod. It won't feel like Christmas without snow. Sounds just beachy. I missed the snow.
That's because you're crazy.
This is a fair point. Christmas is supposed to have snow. They've literally made songs about it. You ever hear someone dreaming about a sandy Christmas? And Yuki jokingly begins to sing.
I'm dreaming of a beach Christmas, just like the ones I wish to know.
This is going to be interesting. If they were gonna have voice acting, they should have probably had the main character voiced. Uncle Kaito joins in. Oh dear. Are my ears gonna survive this first chapter?
Beach boy bums, go drink coconut rum.
And the sun-kissed girls are all aglow.
Nikki finishes with her first. I like that her first actress didn't even try. I stand corrected. As fun as that sounds, though, I might not be able to join you all. Kaori asked me to spend Christmas with her family.
And you'd like to go, right?
Yeah. Nikki gasps and bounces slightly in excitement. She scoots closer to me.
Oh, meeting her family? That's a big step.
The audio mixing is worse than mine.
She's right,
which
you
is
know.
something.
You have to go.
I let out a relieved breath. I was hoping you guys would say that. You sure you won't be upset if I don't join you for Christmas this year? Aunt Yuki shakes her head.
I'm sure we can manage without you. And if we can't, well, I hear there are a lot of cocktails on the beach.
Why does she said that like she was in a hostage negotiation?
Plus, you have me.
He gives her an affectionate squeeze, and Yuki looks up at Uncle Kaido with a wide smile. She leans her head against his shoulder.
Yeah, you're now uninvited on this trip.
Wow.
But more importantly, you were just asked to meet the parents. So what's the plan? Do you know what you're gonna say?
I don't know.
What do you like? Does she have any siblings? Hopefully she has a cool little sister, because obviously everyone needs one.
Yeah, there's
Nikki, slow down.
Uncle Kaido puts a hand on Nikki's shoulder. She pauses and takes a deep breath.
Sorry, you're right. I'm just so excited. I mean, I remember when he was still fumbling over his words every time a girl even looked at him.
That's definitely not true. Nikki shrugs, grinning.
If you say so.
So, do you know what her family is like?
I don't know any of this stuff. Not really. Kaori mentions she has sisters. Nikki's about to speak, but I continue. Older sisters. But that's it.
What about presents? Did you get Kaori something nice?
Can y'all get out my business, please? Thank you very much. Oh, we aren't doing that this year. All three of them stare blankly at me. Then Nikki laughs.
Sorry, I thought I heard you say you weren't buying your girlfriend a Christmas present.
Yeah, I kind of got to side with her on that one. That's obviously a trap. That's right. Nikki's drilling stare makes my confidence waver. Dude, you can't see a trap when one is obviously presented to you. Kaori and I discussed it, and we both agreed no presents.
We'll make sure to write that on your tombstone.
Yeah, idiot! Nikki bursts out laughing.
Too accurate.
Uncle Kaido, help me out here.
I've lived long enough to know not to argue with women.
Yeah. And Yuki takes pity on me.
All right, that's enough teasing. For now, where does her family live?
They live far out in the countryside, I think. Uncle Kaido chuckles.
Ah, yes. The freezing, terrible, snowy country.
Nikki giggles.
I bet you're gonna pretend it's cold so you can cuddle up for warmth.
A classic tactic, complete with hand-holding and a possible, here, come into my coat with me.
Seriously?
Is that what you tried, Uncle Kaido?
He
A
grins.
gentleman never tells.
The two of them burst into laughter, the sound fading into my memory. I blink my eyes open as the bus finally rumbles to a stop.
We're here.
Oh my god, the voice acting's gonna be awful. The voice acting is going to be special. It's going to be special. Fiery red hair focuses into my vision. Kaori glances over at me, then smiles when she notices I'm awake. Her eyes are bright with excitement, and even though it's been a long trip, she looks radiant. Waking up to her face is always a pleasure, and I can't help but think about how lucky and happy I am to be with her. These last couple of months together as a couple have been a dream come true. Kaori cocks her head.
Is something wrong?
I shake my hand and smile. No, let's go. She nods, smiling back. We gather our belongings and hop off the bus. Then we flag down a taxi. I look over at Kaori. She gazes out of the window, watching the trees fly by. The taxi takes us through the countryside. The sun is starting to dip low behind the mountains. Purple cotton candy clouds hang over the snowy plains and frozen deserts. Wow. Forest. Wonder what kind of house Kaori grew up in. Would her parents like me? My stomach flutters with nerves. We finally drive up a long path, taking up us up a massive hill. A decent-sized Japanese-style house sits up on top. To work on my English. I pay the driver and exit the car. Hauling our suitcases to the door, Kaori digs into her purse for the house key, but as soon as she finds it, the door swings open. I remind you! Well, This isn't a reminder to you guys unless you played the original game. In the original game, this game takes place in 2049. This girl is looking for a key to this house. In 2049. I don't care if it's a classical house. I didn't even know classical Japanese architecture allowed for locks on their doors in the first damn place. Regardless, you wouldn't be using a house key in 2049. Ugh. Unless you're in like some kind of crazy ass dystopia. But even then, you would be using like a key code or something. Bare minimum. And this was the thing with the original game. Like, the original game is just so many things where they didn't have the imagination to plot out what the world would be like in 2049. They just put it that far ahead so that they could have mech battles in their schools. Well, it's like, no, you could just have the exact same mech battles in the exact same years since you can't think out to 2049. That rant. I'm sorry for ranting. We have important business to do. That just gets under my skin a bit. An older woman with wavy strawberry blonde hair stands in the doorway. She wears a sunny gorgeous.
Kaori!
Older. She looks dead younger than her. She throws her arms around her. So hard. Kaori coughs.
Oh, I've missed you so much!
Oh, hold on. Let's look at the sentence structure, and I'm not one to judge grammar. She throws her arms around her. So hard. Kaori coughs. Those commas don't need to be there. This is going to be a treat. I may have just stumbled onto something that is better than I know. She squeals. Not really, squeezing her harder. Her arms must be a vice because Kaori can't seem to squirm out of her grasp.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, and this is interesting tech. Kaori's voice comes out pinched and tight.
Mom! Can't breathe!
This would be much more effective as an advanced CG actually seeing her do it, but again, they like showing off this particular tech, and it looks good. That's just a tiny place. She pulls away and smiles sheepish.
Sorry, dear. I'm just so thrilled to see you.
Why doesn't her mom have a sprite? As she takes a step back, her gaze lands on me. She blinks, noticing me for the first time.
Oh, what's this?
Oh! And dead. Press F to pay respect for your boy. DOA on sight. Her eyes suddenly light up.
A boy?
That's not exactly the reaction I expected. Did Kaori not tell her about me? Hello, I'm JP. She lets out a loud squeal.
Kaori finally has a boyfriend.
Kaori's face turns pink.
Mom! Calm down!
But her mother bounces in place.
Oh my goodness! I dreamed of this moment, but I never thought I'd see the day.
Ouch. Yes, it's me, the birth of Kaori's dreams. Oh, we're going with that. I'll chuckle and wrap my arm around Kaori's shoulder. No need to dream any longer. I promise that I am very, very real. Kaori turns B-red while her mother lets out another little squeal.
Oh, yes, you are. How fun!
I hear another voice from the doorway.
Did someone say boyfriend?
Oh dear God. This is turning into an event. Two beautiful girls stand in the doorway on either side of their mother. They had the same paprika-colored hair as Kaori, but theirs is longer. And not a curl look out of place. They look identical, except for the different outfits. Can they only do one of these animated sprites? The one on the right stares at me blankly. She cocks her head to the side.
Well, this is a welcome surprise.
Meanwhile, the other one turns to Kaori. I watch as a slow devilish grin spreads across her face.
Kaori, you didn't mention anything about a boy.
Because it's not a big deal!
The other twin is still looking at me in silent wonder. She walks around and then pokes me gently on the arm.
I can't believe it. He's actually real.
Kaori
Of
frowns.
course he's real. You two are being ridiculous.
What are you talking about? We're just excited for you.
The girl turns to me and smiles.
By the way, I'm Ayame.
She gestures to her twin.
And this is my sister Naomi.
I mean,
Sorry about all of this. Kaori's never mentioned a boy before, let alone brought one home.
A boy?
Oh God, can we at least get into the house? An older man who I presume to be Kaori's dad appears in the open doorway.
Oh, hello, young man. Where did you come from? Are you lost?
Damn, his voice is so sincere that I'm almost not sure what to say. No, I came here with Kaori. He blinks.
Oh?
Her mother beams and digs an elbow into his side, signaling him to stop.
Sweetie, this is Kaori's boyfriend.
Her dad looks at me shocked.
What? Really?
Jesus Christ! Kaori seems to be struggling to keep her composure. Her face is cherry red, her expression a cross between embarrassed and annoyed.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. Just let us inside already.
Her mother gasps.
Yes, of course. What was I thinking? Come in, come in.
She moves aside and gestures for us to enter. That was actually a pretty good bit. The others break apart to give us room, and I follow Kaori inside. They return to preparing the house while Kaori's mother leads us through. So who did she say was coming with her then? I mean, or did she say it and they just didn't believe her? I think what I'm really asking here is where am I going to sleep? It's a traditional Japanese style house, but the decor helps it feel cozy and modern. Everything is precisely neat. There's a Christmas tree off to the side, but there aren't any decorations on it yet. Where? Also, 2008 style flat screen TV. $20.49. You have a very nice home. Her mother
Thank
beams.
you.
Where should I unpack?
Oh, you can stay in Kaori's room.
What the Jesus Christ! Yeah, we have to go with the what? My face burns hot. Did I just hear that right? Are you sure about that? My mother nods.
Of course, sweetie. Make yourself at home.
Kaori stiffens.
What? Why are we sharing a room when we have a guest room?
Are y'all expecting something to happen? My mother smiles serenely.
Well, dear, you didn't tell us you were bringing a guest.
Okay, so yeah, wow, she just left us out in the cold.
Why does that mean he can't sleep in there?
Oh, but sweetie, we just have so much stuff in there right now.
Uh-huh. That sounded very sincere. Kaori arches an eyebrow.
What kind of stuff?
A nervous laugh puts out of her mother. She waves a hand.
Oh, just a bunch of junk. The room is basically a storage room right now and really messy.
Uh-huh.
You don't want to bring him in there. It's so embarrassing.
Uh-huh. Kaori's eyes narrow as she looks at her mother with suspicion. There's no right choice here. Let me save. Wait, can I save? I can't save! Damn it, I forgot about their engine. We'll be chivalrous and do the right thing here. Hey, I can sleep on the couch. It's really no big deal. Her mother gasps, her eyes widen as she shakes her head.
No, sweetie. The couch is so uncomfortable.
What are you talking about? The couch is fine.
Ah, well, we got a new couch and it's as hard as a brick, you know.
Really?
I regret my purchase. Oh, I should have never bought it online.
Really? Why do I get the feeling that she's avoiding Kaori's question? Kaori's mother pushes us toward the hallway.
Happy unpacking, you two. Dinner will be ready soon.
Why do I get the feeling I'm getting set up? Firmly dismissed, Kaori leads the way down the hall towards her room. I wonder what it's like. Sleek and modern, a bunch of mecha stuff everywhere. Anime posters, maybe? A moment later, she opens the door. Wow. Penguins would not have called it. The walls are pastel pink. There's a large bed with a plush blanket, pink sheets, and a matching pillow. Well, no, I would have called it. It fits the whole Cinderella archetype. A white dresser sits off to the side. Her curtains are flowy and frilly. A pile of stuffed animals sit propped up on her bed. If I didn't know any better, I guess this was a little girl's room. I didn't expect Kaori's space to be so girly. Hey, you pissed off Nikki too. Nikki is his sister. You've already seen her. So, pink is your favorite color. Half smile lit my face. Kaori, you didn't tell me pink was your favorite color.
What?
Mortified, I gestured to the room.
I haven't been here in a while, okay?
I resist the urge to smirk. Weren't you just here last year? Kaori breathes.
Shut up!
Her face burns red as I laugh. Kaori wheels her suitcase over to her dresser. She unzips it and starts unpacking her belongings, stuffing her clothes into her drawer. I can't English. Where should I start unpacking my stuff? Kaori nods to the closet.
It's fairly empty in there since I don't stay here much anymore. Feel free to hang up some of your stuff.
Okay, thanks. I'll haul my suitcase to the other side of the room and start hanging up my clothes. I have a few jackets, some shirts, snow pants. Everyone has to be prepared, right? I'm in the middle of fishing out an extra pair of snow boots when...
Hey, are you done yet?
Wait, what? I turn around, Kaori zips up her suitcase and stuffs it under her bed. What? You're finished already? She raises an
Yeah,
eyebrow.
aren't you?
She glances over my shoulder and balks.
How did you shove all that in there?
Oh. The thing is that at my place of employment, one of the constant running jokes is, that's what she said. I kind of have to do it. I still laugh, but Kaori notices. She narrows her eyes.
What?
I really shouldn't say it. If I value my life, I shouldn't say it. I like to live dangerously. That's what she said. Her words put out my mouth. Kaori's eyes widen as expected. Her fist collides with my arm.
Stop being a pervert!
Oh, come on, that was funny. Kaori glances at the clothes I already hung in her closet, and then at the massive pile of clothes still in my suitcase. She groans and face palms. Suddenly, Kaori's mom calls for us. Her voice is faint from the kitchen.
Dinner is ready.
It did not sound faint at all. I just want to point that out. Perfect timing. I follow Kaori into the kitchen. Wow. She was just talking about the couch. Those chairs look really, really uncomfortable. And I don't want to be pedantic, but it really is. This one isn't, and it's something about this background now isn't quite as sharp as the ones that were in Ace Academy. Like the one in the main character's home and on that train were highly sharp and detailed. This one's a little bit looser. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just it's one of those little things I noticed. Our plates and drinks are already set out on the table with the rest of the family waiting for us. It looks like her mom made some kind of chicken and rice dish. As I start to dig in, I glance at Kaori's sisters again. Something about Ayame and Naomi. It feels like I've seen them somewhere before. So, what do you guys do? Are you done with college? They nod.
Yeah, we've been done with school for a while. We model and design fashion.
Okay, when they put that transition between the sisters side by side, it really is the exact same sprite with different hair. It sounds awesome. That's probably why they seem familiar. I must have recognized them from a magazine or an ad. They share identical smirks.
Thank you. Why don't you tell us about yourself? What do you like to do for fun?
We're going with this. I like to participate in gear matches. They look impressed.
Oh, is that how you two met?
I nod. Yeah, Kaori needed a new member for her team, so I jumped in. It's been great. Naomi
I
nods.
see.
Naomi smirks.
So, what are your intentions with our little sister anyway?
The Kaori glares at her.
Now me?
It is a little weird that they're doing the live 2D sprite for Kaori and everybody else is normal. I don't know. That may just be a weird thing for me.
What? It's a good question.
Her mother is practically bouncing in her seat. I'm saying quick save right now, because I'm sure this is going to be a choice, and I want my options. Her mother is practically bouncing in her seat.
Yes, yes. It's a great question.
You too?
She I will give Pixel Fate this. I enjoy the options they give me from time to time. We're gonna go with option number 2, then we'll probably double back to option number 1, because that's the right one. The second one's probably gonna get me shot. But hey, I like to live dangerously. I'm a sucker's first and dearest, to be honest. She glanced at me.
I am not a tsundere!
Go around, we stare at the scene with amused expression.
Are you sure? That's got to be the most tsundere thing I've ever seen.
Kind of, yeah. Kaori blushes and stutters out a reply.
Shut up!
I grin. That's really not helping your case. Kaori's parents look lost but smile anyway. Alright, let's double back. Nice transition. A little bit of a stutter there, but that's fine.
Yes, yes. It's a great question.
I may go back and...
You too?
Butterfly flutter in my stomach. I just really like her. My voice is so sincere that Kaori stiffened. She glances at me before turning a little pink. She's a very driven person. It's what drew me to her when we first met.
What?
She glances at me in surprise and flushes crimson. She seems almost shy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I told you, that was the right answer. You can see the right answer from a mile away, but the Cinderella answer was pretty fun. I'll give it that. Crap. I was hitting the enter button because I forgot I can't use the enter button. Kaori's mom let out a little squeal.
Oh my goodness. What a gentleman. You two are so perfect.
Kaori's dad nods, a hint of a smile on his lips, but he doesn't say anything. Eventually, the conversation dies down as we finish dinner. By the time I'm done, I'm feeling stuffed and happy. I bring my plate over to the sink where Kaori's mom is already doing the dishes. You need some help?
Oh no, sweetie. It's been a long day. I'm sure you're exhausted.
I nod. Well, thank you very much. Dinner was great. Oh, crap. What'd I do? She beams.
Thank you, sweetie. I'm glad you liked it.
I smile and start to turn away.
You two have a fun night now.
We've been set up. A fun night. Does she mean... No, she can possibly mean what it sounds like. It's a trap! I shake the thought out of my head and return to Kaori's room. I turn the doorknob and walk straight in to see Kaori digging around in her drawer for something to change into. She freezes, blinking up at me. Sorry, I just need something to change into real quick. I grab my pajamas from her closet and rush for the bathroom. That was close. As I finished changing, I made my way back into the hall and knocked on Kaori's door. I'm not making that mistake again. Hey, is it okay for me to come in?
1 second.
I hear some shuffling before she speaks.
Okay. Come in.
When I walk in, the bedroom is bathed in dark blue shadows. It really isn't. I just wanted to point that out. Kaori's dressed in some comfy looking pajamas. Her hair is down and a little disheveled. No, it's not. She glances at me in the bed. See, here's the... Okay. Again. I apologize, but there will be minor ranting here. If you're putting the game together, and you have a script, and you have a character sprite, there shouldn't be any descriptions in there that differs from what the person is seeing. It's a visual medium as much as it is a literary medium. So if you have to adjust the script to match what we're seeing, just change the script. You don't want that cognitive dissonance, or that just may be me. I don't want to sit here and read, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be pretending that the room is dark, and she looks far more comfortable than she looks right now. Because that's not how she looks, and that's not how the scene looks. That may just be me. That's been a long-term pet peeve of mine with visual novels. Kaori dresses in her hair down, and she glances at me and then the bed. A blush flares up into my face. I stand awkwardly by the door. Kaori lies down and rolls over so I can't see her face.
What are you waiting for?
An invitation. I grin and settle down beside her. Kaori's bed is surprisingly soft. Again with these options. We all know the right answer to this one. I scoot closer to Kaori, wrap my arm around her. I feel her warmth as she gently snuggles against me. My arm snakes around her stomach, pulling her close. She rests her arm on top of mine and twining her fingers with me. Soon her breathing deepens and I can tell she's asleep. Her presence calls me. Somehow her body seems to fit perfectly against mine. And in this moment, everything feels just right. Everything just feels right. Comforted by the thought, I slowly drift to sleep. Alright. That is... We'll go a little bit further, at least to start it off with. Let's just see how this morning starts off. The sun is bright and blinding, seeing through Kaori's windows. I groaned, blinking rapidly, checking the time on my cell phone. My fingers... Well, I do believe these were closed during the nighttime and they're open during the daytime, so that's something. I'll take that. My fingers brushing and slipped from my grasp, plopping loudly onto the floor. I groaned through my teeth. Really? Guess that means I should get up anyway. Reluctantly, I tiptoe out of bed, careful not to wake Kaori. I remember from my physical education class that mornings are not her favorite. Still half asleep, I open the nearest drawer and search for some clothes. I pull out a blouse and skirt. Wait a minute. Back to down, I notice I accidentally opened one of Kaori's drawers. Shoot, I better close it before she notices. I carefully fold the clothes and put them back into the drawer. With something colorful underneath the blouse catches my eyes. Gently peeling back the clothes, I discover that something colorful is wrapping paper. Anxiety curls in my gut. No way. Horror washes over me. You promised yourself no gifts, and you fell for it like an idiot. You amateur. You never not give your significant other a gift on Christmas. Good Lord, man. I'm a bachelor, and I know that much. What am I going to do? I need to get Kaori something for Christmas. But what? Kaori shuffles up her sleep. I freeze. Don't wake up. She sighs and rolls over, facing the other way. I have to get out of here now. Doing my best to move as quickly and silently as possible. I throw on some clothes, and I tiptoe out of the room and shut the door softly behind me. Good Lord. Rookie move, dude. Rookie move. Alright, well, no, we'll do a little bit more. Sorry. I at least want to get to the end of the scene. When I make it downstairs, I find one of Kaori's sisters in the kitchen. She spots me and perks up.
Good morning.
Hey, morning. Okay, time to think of a plan. Grabbing my phone, I start searching for a nearby mall. It looks like there is one not too far from here, but I don't have a bike. Maybe I could call a taxi.
Ooh, do you need to do some shopping?
Whoa! I flinch, almost dropping my phone. Nami blinks and then giggles. Has she been leaning over my shoulder the whole time? Yeah. I need to grab some last minute things.
Well, I'm going to the mall soon if you want to join me.
That would be great. I let out a deep sigh of relief. Really? That would be awesome.
No problem. So, last minute shopping for you too? Did you forget to buy something for someone important?
Anxiety twists my stomach all over again. She must have noticed the worried look on my face because she
Oh
laughed.
no, you didn't, did you?
We promised each other no gifts. Nami lifts a perfectly shaped eyebrow.
You do realize that's not a real thing, right?
It's pure amateur moves. Just pathetic. Damn it, Nikki. Why does she always have to be right? Naomi giggles.
Don't worry, I won't say anything to Kaori.
I let out a breath of relief. Thanks. She nods.
Let's get going.
Alright. She grabs a set of car keys and throws her purse over her shoulder. I slip into my shoes and coat. My shoes and coat on and follow her out the door. Again, 2049. When we arrive at the mall, I realize I made a terrible mistake. And in the next chapter, we will find out what that terrible mistake is. Outside of the pure rookie move he's already done. Leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And VNsNow.com, that is VNsNow.com for more in-depth analysis on amateur mistakes like this. Like, guys, seriously, girls, seriously. Shop for your significant other if you have one for Christmas. That shouldn't have to be said. It really, really shouldn't.